Tonight, in a special extended episode of The Shot Canada, 10 artists remain to compete in the first of the solo rounds. Each week, they'll take part in tasks that will hone their songwriting skills and showcase their own original music. At stake for our artists, a label contract with Omen Music, a publishing deal with social platform Vamper, the chance to tour the world with Davies Entertainment, a premiere performance spot at Canadian Music Week, and the title of winner of The Shot Canada. With just 10 artists remaining, the competition shifts tonight to the solo rounds, where the singer-songwriters will have the opportunity to perform their own original music. At the end of last week's session, the artists were given the prompt, designed by the judges, that they must cater their song to. They have the choice to use an existing original song from their repertoire or to write a brand new song based on the prompt they're given. Here's how it went down. Artists, congratulations! All of you have made it to a pivotal point in the competition. You are all through to the solo rounds, where you will now have the chance to showcase your own original music. The groups are no more. It is all now individual and up to you to make choices that will take you to the top 4, where one of you will win this season of The Shot. How exciting is that?
So cool.
That's nuts.
Oh my God. Okay.
Face hurts.
It's good. Yeah, face hurts.
Artists, we want to level the playing field. And we want to reset going into the solo round. And with that motivation, I'm going to tell you exactly what we're looking for from you in the first session of the solo round. I'm going to do that right now. Ready?
Hear that voice memo thing. Come on. Got an old phone here.
Okay. For your first submission in the solo round, we want you to wow us. We want you to come out of the gate swinging and stand out in a way that we haven't seen or heard you be able to do yet. This first submission is going to set the tone for everything ahead of you. So here's what we want. We want to hear the song from your catalog that you believe could be the single for your next album.
Your guest for this first solo round, listening to your songs, will be the president of Davies Entertainment, Ari Nisman. Ari has produced events and shows across North America with artists and bands like, are you ready for it? Maroon 5, John Legend, Blake Shelton, Charlie Puth, Nick Jonas, Imagine Dragons, Alicia Keys, and that is just starting to scratch the surface.
I have to tell you, artists, Ari is a good friend of mine, and would also like to tell you that if he hears something that he likes, he doesn't hesitate to sign them on the spot. The winner this season, of course, will have the opportunity to work with Ari and his team at Davies Entertainment. We wanted to give Ari a taste of the incredible talent we've discovered this season. I personally, and I think I can speak for Ari and the other judges, can't wait to hear what you have in store for us. Bring your A game and let's hear some great music. Are you up for it?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, then we'll hear some music.
Let's do it.
That's the only thing? Just our single? That's the only challenge? No like twists, no CJ like
Why would you
punching
ask?
the gut?
Shh. Stop. Stop
Careful
that.
I just
what you
offended.
wish
I just
for.
Written from all things found in your refrigerator. Only items in your refrigerator allowed.
Oh, but wait, I'm not done yet.
Of course.
This isn't my fault.
Actually, I am.
Tonight, the artists will be performing the song they believe could be the single for their next album. Resident judges CJ Allen, Kate Davies, and Eric Johnston are joined by guest judge Ari Nisman, who will ultimately decide which artist has the favorite song of the day and will receive immunity.
Good morning, judges. Eric, Kate, welcome back. And hello to Mr. Ari Nisman. Ari, thank you for being with us today. Judges, the artists are going to perform for us today what they believe to be the single of their next album. I want to ask you first, Kate, when it comes to hearing the artist's songs today and what their single might be, what are you going to be looking for in the way of your own criteria when it comes to making a judgment?
Well, we've been doing the group rounds so far, so it's been hard to really judge on an individual basis. So I think the number one thing I'm going to be looking for is individuality and making sure they stick on their brand. I think that's a big part of it. So original sound, a song that speaks to who they are as an artist. I think that's the biggest thing for me.
Eric, we've seen these 10 artists over the last few weeks, like Kate said, in the group round. What is going to make one stand out over the others for you today?
Well, you know, the logo in my high school was "To grow is to change." And I feel like these artists have grown for the better through the group rounds. There was some high points. I said porns, high points and low points throughout their group rounds, and it made them better artists. You know, when I hear these solo songs, their number one record that they want to show us first, I think of two things. Can I picture this on the radio, and how would this be played live? Because as we come out of this 14th round of COVID-19, now that I'm half vaxxed, I'm thinking about concerts and how would this be played live and how would it go across to a large group of people. So when I'm listening to each song, I want to hear both sides of that. Well, how's it going to sound on the radio, and how would it be played live?
Ari, you're going to make a decision today about which song is your favorite, and that artist will receive immunity from elimination. What are you going to be looking for from these artists in order to inform that decision?
Well, I'm the newbie, so I get to see everybody for the first time. I have no preconceived judgments on anything. And so it's exciting because I can go in there. When I hear single, I'm looking for a hit. I'm looking for something that makes me hum the rest of the day. And if I can take that away and hear that out of one of these contestants, that will be the one that for me is the one that shines bright. So I'm looking for a hit that I can hum away with.
Cool. All right. Well, if they are ready, let's hear the first one.
First in to sing for the judges is pop artist Joshua Say James, aka JSJ.
JSJ.
What up, guys? How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you, on this fine morning on Saturday.
Excited for the solo rounds?
I am very excited, yeah.
What does it mean for you to get this far in the competition?
Well, I never got this far last time, so it means the world. I think it's just really awesome that we're getting to be a part of these individual rounds now, and we get to show off our artistry individually versus coming together as a group and creating something brand new. This time you get to hear something that we've created ourselves. So I'm excited to show off a little bit.
And speaking of which, tell us the name of the song, a little bit about it, and in particular, the inspiration behind it.
Yeah. So this song is called Am I Really Gay? Now, during quarantine, there's been a lot of self-exploration and discovery, and I ended up diving into a previous relationship of mine back in high school with this girl that I absolutely loved, and we're still friends to this day, but she awoken something in me that awoke? Grammar was never my strong suit, but she awoken something in me that just made me question my sexuality. And then over the course of the pandemic, realizing I was pansexual, I ended up writing this song being like, am I really gay? I don't know, but you know what, that's okay. And I think that a lot of people are kind of struggling and figuring that out, so it's a nice little message, I think.
And why do you believe this to be the single for your next album?
Because it's a disruption song. I feel like it's going to put a lot of people on their toes, and I think it'll make people go, wait, did he just say that? Is that okay? I don't know. Let's find out. So I think it's a fun tune. Yeah, I think that's why.
Okay, when you're ready, hit it.
I know that I've been salty. You got me questioning myself. You're pushing me back in it. I thought I already came out. When you smile at me so carelessly, you don't know how it hurts. 'Cause it makes me want to love you, but this can't work. Yeah, I don't think that it's in the cards for me and you to kiss under stars or to get matching tattoos. But you got me wondering when I think about you that way, that way. Oh, the way your body's moving, your curves, they got me thinking that I might still own a part of me that's straight. You got me feeling strange, and for a second I wonder, am I really gay? Gay, baby, am I really gay? Gay, baby, am I really? So you would be perfect. You cherish and challenge me, but I don't see me getting down on your anatomy. I prefer Adam and Steve over Eve. I can't deal with cats' allergies. There's something wrong with your perfect V. I'd just rather be with a P, I think. Anytime I try to get on it up, I'm feeling like my head has gone a million miles a minute up. I'm feeling like a villain to my innocence of image. Not enough to make me ill, though we still both go finish. But I want to mean it when I say I feel you. The problem is, though, I know I'm a failure. 'Cause is it fair to me and you if I'm your one and you're my two? I'm over here thinking about truth. It's the way I was born. That's no fault from you. I don't think that it's in the cards for me and you to kiss under stars or to get matching tattoos. But you got me wondering when I think about you that way, that way. Oh, the way your body's moving, your curves, they got me thinking that I might still own a part of me that's straight. You got me feeling strange, and for a second I wonder, am I really gay? Gay, baby, am I really gay? Gay, baby, am I really gay? Baby, am I really gay? I don't know, and that's okay.
JSJ.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go for some feedback first to a man who shares a lot of the sentiments from that song. Mr. Johnston.
I was going to say, with my my years of competitive dance and musical theater, I've said this to myself many times, but then I realized I was just missing the love of my father, not other men. So
you and me both.
Second of all, with that shirt on, you definitely are gay. I'm kidding. You look great. I actually would wear that whole outfit. Buddy, I like it. I think, you know what? You're right. It is a disruption song because I've never heard anyone sing the words gay like that. And it's almost like when Elvis started shaking his hips the first time and everyone's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It was like, everyone's like, what's going on here? And I think it's effective and I think it's a beautiful song. The message is clear through the lyrics. We heard the whole story. We know exactly what's going on. It's a little campy for me. But I mean, that's based on subject matter. Like, am I really gay? It's like, it's almost like a big musical number, but I liked it. I don't know. I think you did exactly what you set out to do. And you should just leave it there. What you plan to do, you did effectively.
Thank you. Thank you, Eric.
Kate?
Yeah, I agree with Eric. I think you know, you have like an awesome sense of humor, and I think that this song exactly speaks to who you are as a person. I love that you've injected a bit of humor into it, because I think that really makes you a well-rounded artist, because you're so fun always and positive. I would have loved to see even like a little bit more of that from you, which we usually do see. I know it's hard over Zoom, because I felt you were a little nervous at the beginning. It was a little bit pitchy, but then once you got into kind of like the higher notes, I could tell you were getting really comfortable and kind of in your zone. I love that little falsetto break that you have. It's so, so nice. And your riffs are dead on. And yeah, I agree with Eric. I think it is a disruptive song, and you did a really good job.
Thank you, Kate. Thanks.
And JSJ, please meet Mr. Ari Nisman.
Hello. I've Googled you extensively.
How'd I come up? Am I anything I need to worry about?
No.
Well, as the newbie here, I hate to be a bit of the contrarian, but I'll first say, number one, I applaud you for exploring, whether it be because of the pandemic or otherwise. I think inclusivity is a huge part of our business. I mean, from Miley Cyrus to Demi Lovato recently using new pronouns to everything. And I think we go back to Freddie Mercury and Elton John and others who have brought the feeling of inclusivity and exploration into music. I said early on that really when I walk away wanting to hear hit single, I want to hum something, the chorus or something. And I think my wife would question if I hummed the "Am I Really Gay" walking out of this. But really, at the end of the day, for me, a single is a single that I really want to hear on the radio. And it comes with a hook that I can sing away. And I don't know that you exactly captured it. The disruption, the song topic, what you were trying to capture, the lyrics, absolutely. Do I think it's a good album song? Yeah. I don't know that it's a single that I hear playing around on the radio, but I applaud you for the disruption, and again, applaud you for the inclusivity and trying to bring everybody together as well.
Thanks, Ari.
And I agree with Ari, JSJ. We've all said it already. We've all applauded you for the disruptive nature of the song. What I will give you credit for, and great props, was the spoken word lyric within the song. That was done really, really well. And you did showcase a different side of yourself that we haven't had the opportunity to see yet. That was really cool. I like that it is trend and it has the potential to be something that could go viral. I think that there are social media influencers that would use this song as part of a TikTok, for example, in order to make a statement. So I think there's strong potential there. Does it have that radio quality? That I'm not sure of, and so I lean more to agreeing with Ari, but I think you've done a great song, and again, I congratulate you on the spoken word piece. Very cool. You did showcase yourself in a great way.
Thanks, CJ.
Thank you, and we shall see you later.
Yes, you shall.
Thanks, JSJ.
Bye.
Visions in mint green. Am I really gay? It's funny.
We saw a different side to him there than in the group round for sure. I think he's going to be in his element when it comes to these solo rounds now.
The rapping
Although he seemed more serious today, I would say, than he sometimes is.
100%. He doesn't have, because he's kind of a goofy character, and when he doesn't have people to play off within the group, when he's just so, like, it's just him in a mint green piece. He's just kind of, hi. Like, I wanted to tell him before CJ told him to get started, I was gonna go, hey, listen, take a breath.
Oh my god, I was thinking this. I was like, yes.
He's just getting ready, and he's like, and then but I think he still did good. But I don't think that's a big hit, but it's a good song.
Googles me extensively, and then I tell him a song's not a single. I feel a little bit bad.
Hey, that's the business. All right.
Yeah, if CJ didn't tell you about me, I'm blunt to a fault. So
good.
Apologies in advance.
I do it. I just try to make it funny. You're just like, no.
If we've got the next one, let's bring him in.
All right, next up is Stephanie.
Hello.
Hello. I wasn't expecting that.
What, a Zoom call? That's called The Shot. You're in the show.
Stephanie, how are you?
I'm great. This is like a whole new competition now.
How do you feel about that, having gone from the group round and into the solos?
You know what? I think this week just was like a transition. It was just kind of getting in the right mindset for it, because before it was all about collaboration and now it's all about me. And so just sort of navigating that and trying to put the best song in front of you guys. Yeah, it's been sort of weird, but I'm excited.
Well, say hi to Kate and Eric. You know them. And also say hi to Mr. Ari Nisman.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Stephanie, tell us a little bit about the song. Tell us the name of the song. Tell us the inspiration behind it, where it came from.
So, I actually decided to write a new song for you guys. So it's in its infancy stage, but it's called Careful With My Love. And I really like the concept behind it. I think it's really interesting. It sort of came from this place of when you're younger, you sort of give so much of yourself and you fall in love with so many things and you put yourself out there, and then you realize that that leaves you open to getting hurt. And so this idea of, you have to be careful with your love and where you put it and thoughtful about that. That's sort of where this song stemmed from. And yeah.
Is this going to make Eric cry?
Probably.
I don't know. I hope so and not.
What do you know about me? You're looking very angelic, Stephanie. I want to say that's a bold choice to write a new song for this part of the show. I commend you for it. I'm not trying to bring you down. I'm saying good for you for having a bold choice.
Yeah, I think I just never think my songs are ready. And so this competition is challenging me there's a deadline. I have to have it done. And, just putting that out there into the world. It's not something I've done before. I've always, nitpicked everything and tried to perfect it. And I just thought, let's just scratch it, write a new song, and whatever it is, it will be.
As my hero, Tony Soprano, once said, there's more lost in indecision than the wrong decision. So this is a good decision. Go ahead.
Thank you. So is this the time?
Yeah, go ahead means go ahead.
Wait for Tony Soprano to knock somebody out.
Go ahead.
All right, so this is Careful With My Love. I hope you guys love it.
Stephanie, hold on a second.
Sorry.
Hold on. Bring down the volume on the keys a little bit for us so we can hear you better.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay. Don't apologize.
Yeah. Is that better?
I'm sorry to cut you off. Didn't mean to throw you off.
Oh no, don't worry about it.
Now I'll take a deep breath and take it from the top.
All right, let's try that again. Take 2. Meant to give away, so every day I found someone else I could say those 3 words to. I thought love was simple and easy, guess I was crazy when I wrapped my heart up and gave it to everyone I knew. Gave it back broken. I told myself I'll never trust again, 'cause I just had a bad tempo. So I'm just being careful, careful with my love, careful with my love. With all the data I collect, It's not like me to hesitate. I always dive in and leave it up to fate. But I just don't know what I'll do. If you gave my heart back broken, I don't think I could ever trust again. 'Cause I just had a bad sample, so I'm just being careful, careful with my love, careful with my love. With all the data I collected, it never went as I expected. So I'm just being careful, careful with my love, careful with my. If I could keep my heart in a bubble, I would, you know, I would. If loving you would keep me out of trouble, I'd do everything I could. Oh, 'cause I just had a bad sample, so I'm just being careful, careful with my love, careful with my love. With all the data I collected, it never went as I expected. So I'm just being careful, careful with my love, careful with my love, careful with my love.
Stephanie, gonna go to Kate first.
Okay.
I knew it. Yeah, that was great. You have a beautiful, beautiful tone. I've always loved your tone. You remind me a lot of Feist.
Oh, I love that.
I think that you could bring up, even though I know it's a ballad, it's a slow song, I think you could bring up the tempo just a little touch, because I think that'll allow it to like move a little more flowy. It dragged a little bit.
Okay.
And careful on your enunciation in the chorus as well. There was a couple words that weren't quite clear.
Okay.
But yeah, I can totally picture this in like for sync or for commercial stuff like that. It's a really nice melody, and I think you did a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mr. Nisman.
Hey, Stephanie. I obviously haven't seen all of the contestants yet and heard their voices, but I think I will probably go out on a limb and say you're going to have one of the best voices, if not the best in this competition. And I hear that. It's a gift. It's got range. It's got balance. It's special. You know, creating a single is tough. Creating a single out of the gate that's a ballad, even tougher. We're seeing artists like, Ash do it right now very effectively with a couple of singles. And so I think, as Kate said, that song's going to need to get elevated with something special in it, something great. And I don't know, it had the wow factor. And I think your voice could have been the wow factor there to take us somewhere special. And I don't know that it ever got there, but I think it has the elements, especially as a new song, of working itself out. I'm anxious to see where you go in this competition.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you in a while.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Stephanie.
Bye.
Fortune favors the bold, Stephanie.
Yeah, her voice is, I could just listen to it all day.
Yeah.
I was a little sucked, in by the fact that I saw her sing on the MP3 or whatever the case may be. That young lady has a very powerful and special voice if she uses the tool right. I don't know that she's using her songs to showcase her voice well yet.
Let's have the next one.
Stark Man.
Love the light.
Always coming to us from inside a kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
Or underwater.
Morning, everybody.
Johnny
Johnny
Boy.
Starks. How you doing?
I am not gonna lie, I'm feeling pretty damn good.
Good.
That's good.
You know, just gotta let the music speak for itself.
Yeah, you will. Donnie, tell us about the song. Tell us the name of the song. Tell us the inspiration for the song and how it came to be.
Belly of the Beast is my, it's kind of like my in your face song. Just out there letting you know I got a message. This song came to be a few years ago. I lost my dad. I lost my job. I got injured and I was kind of left to fend for myself. And I ended up going down a bad road, just trying to find myself. And I refer to it as being the belly of the beast. And, you know, some substance stuff involved. And the higher you get, the lower you go. And the song is a message of finding yourself and like people not seeing someone screaming for help. And towards the end of the song, it'll talk about, can anybody see me? Can anybody hear me? Somebody save me. But then the last line would be like, I'll just save myself. And ever since I wrote that song, I've been on, I think, a pretty good road, nowhere close to the place I was dwelling in. So it's just a really fun song to play. And really, till this day, even when I still play it, it still gives me a satisfaction to know that I've got myself out of that place.
That's a good segue into hearing it. When you're ready.
All right, let's do it.
And don't crank your reverb so we can actually hear you.
Check. How's that? Want the reverb down?
It's better than it usually is. It's always like, hello, 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 hello.
All right. No pressure, Eric. Thanks, buddy.
Just before you start, let me throw a wrench in your plan.
It's all right. It's my daily life. All right. Is this better for you? Ooh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Belly of the Beast.
I was in the belly of the beast, going down, stuck beside his bed, the days so high. The higher I get, the lower I go. He's a needer, he's a bleeder, just needed himself to see it. He burns bridges, treading water, swimming away from the death of his father. Yeah, his story of a man I know, lost his mind, his heart, his whole, yeah. Blurry eyes, couldn't see hell. That man was me, yeah. I was in the belly of the beast, going down, stuck beside his bed, the days are so high. Higher I get, the lower I go. You couldn't see him screaming right out in front of you. It was heavy, blurry eyes, massive skies, running from the pain he's gone through, yeah. Here's the story of a man you now know, lost his mind, his heart, his whole, yeah. Blurry eyes, couldn't see hell. That man was me. I was in the belly of the beast, going down, stuck inside his bed, some days and so high. Higher I get, the lower I go. Is there anybody out there? Can you hear me? Is there anybody out there? Can you see me? Is there anybody? Is there anybody? Is there anybody? Yeah. Is there anybody? Is there anybody? Is there anybody? I was in the belly of the beast, going down, stuck beside his bed, some days so high. Higher I get, the lower I go. I
you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Johnny Starks. It was nice to hear you slow things down a bit and really enunciate your lyric. We're so used to hearing that belt from you. And we've said to you before that sometimes it's difficult to understand exactly what you're singing because you get so wrapped up in the performance that you just sort of rush through what it is that you're singing. So that was nice. I commend you for that. Eric.
Yeah, powerful, man. I knew you'd stand alone when we're standing alone here in the solo rounds. I knew this is going to be your time to start shining because you're a great group guy. You're a great hang. You're the type of guy that when you walk into a party, everyone's like, "Oh shit, Johnny's here," in a positive way. But yeah, for you to kind of stand there with guitar, I think it's a great song. You and I have talked before. We both lost our dads and we connected over that, and we've talked about that. So I had a deeper emotional connection to the song. And I'll tell you what. When this is all over, I'd like to license that song for my documentary coming up, Becoming Bullwhip, because I feel like I'm a little bit sometimes going into the belly of the beast, and I'll give you like $20, but it's gonna be great.
Well, good to me, my friend. Thank you.
All right.
First thing, I'd pass on Eric's $20. I think he can get more for it, but every group needs a good rocker, and I think you fill that bill as the good rocker of this group. I would have liked to hear a little bit better enunciation. I wasn't sure after Belly of the Beast whether you were saying corn dog, horn dog, or something else. And I want that word and I want the rest of it. But I did, leave that song kind of humming it along for the couple of seconds after it and may take it with me the rest of the day. And when I'm looking for a single, those are types of the characteristics I'm looking for in a song. So I'm excited to see where you go in this competition. But I think it was a good song today. Nice job by you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, Johnny. Thanks. We'll see you in a while.
See you in a little bit.
Okay. Wow.
Good boy, Johnny.
Yeah.
He gets better and better. He grows on me every time I see him.
He's just so genuine. You can't. Johnny Starks is Johnny Starks through and through. I think after the competition's over, he's gonna I see him going on the road with bands like Monster Truck and Big Wreck and stuff. He's that artist when you're coming in. He's one of three on the opening acts before they get to the features and the headliner. He's one of those three when people are coming and getting a beer and they're like, "Yeah, I'll give me a Budweiser." And they're like, they keep looking like, who is that? Who's singing? And then they rush in to hear it. I think he's one of those guys, and I think he's going to do really well regardless of this competition or not. It's just happy to see him excel through the competition.
All right, let's see how the next one hits. If they're here, let's have them.
Hi.
Natasha, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. What went into your decision-making process choosing the song that you chose for today as what might be the single for your next album?
Yeah, so Finding My Wings is the song. It was actually, like I was saying, I usually write my own, but this is actually one of the few songs that I've written in collaboration with Brian Johnston and and these guys were from the MT Music Group. They're actually located here in the GTA. Great guys, and they really dug into who I am as a person, where I'm at in my journey in my career. And we wrote this song. They took it from my perspective, of course, and it's sort of just about it's about me, where I'm at in my journey, in my career, in life. I lived in South Africa for 10 years. I moved back just about 2 years ago. It was a huge change in my life. It wasn't easy. And there's a lot of emotion, mixed emotions that kind of come with it. And so that's kind of all bottled up in this song, and just sort of expressing this huge change and how I'm trying to find my way again, finding my wings. So that's what it's about.
All right. Good intro to the song. Let's hear it.
Okay, cool. I hope it's going to work okay, because I'm just playing it through my speaker here with the backing track.
Once upon a searching for the gold, if you don't know the worth of every piece. Once upon a few hearing me love eventually ends. Just promise me if I give you my truth, you won't say goodbye. See you sitting overseas, searching for love, bring me to my knees. Wrestle with the girl that lives in me, drowning in love, getting hard to breathe. You see, you me can't hold me down. Finding my wings to take off, finding my wings to take off. Higher, flying higher. You see, you me can't hold me down. Finding my wings to take off, finding my wings to take off. Oh, 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 yeah. Hold me down, finding my wings to take off, finding my wings. I've been beaten and bruised, I've been left in the dark, I'm accustomed to losing my power to talk. I've been drowning in tears with the drink on the rocks, either ticking and talking, the count of the clock. I've been beaten and bruised, I've been left in the dark, I'm accustomed to losing my power to talk. I've been drowning my tears with the drink on the rocks, either ticking and talking, the count of the clock. See my sunset overseas, searching for love, bring me to my knees. Wrestle with the girl that lives in me, drowning in love, getting hard to breathe. You see, you me can't hold me down. Finding my wings to take off, finding my wings to take off. Yeah, flying high. Yeah, you see, you me can't hold me down. Finding my wings to take off, finding my wings to take off. Oh, higher. Oh, hold me down, finding my wings. Oh, finding my wings to take off.
Thanks, Natasha. Kate.
I love, love, love the first verse of the song. It really pulls you in. Your voice is powerful, like right off the top. You have a really strong vocal and identifiable, which I love. The only thing that I was a little confused about was, to me, my perception of you was more as like an indie, you have your guitar. That's kind of how I've always regarded you as an artist. So to me, this felt more like you were top lining as a guest vocalist on another artist's song, as opposed to this being your song. So that was the part where I personally didn't feel like it was exactly on brand with what I've seen from you so far, but your voice is stellar and your look is super cool. So those are both huge winning points.
Ari.
Great voice and great look. I think those two things shine for me right off the bat. I think you have a beautiful control of your voice, and I think you can do special things with it. I don't know that the song really gave me a takeaway from the chorus. Yeah, there was that kind of melodic piece in the middle of it, but there was nothing that just wowed me to be that single. But I think it was a good song. I just don't think there was that wow moment within the song to be a single.
No, Natasha, I'm going to be really blunt with you and say that I didn't like it. And there's no I loved it afterward. I didn't like it because I don't think that it is a reflection of who you are as an artist. I think that where we've seen you shine is when you start to incorporate some of those more country elements into your voice, and that there's a bit of a identity crisis that all of a sudden has appeared with this song. Maybe it is a direction that you want to go as an artist. I personally, in my opinion, don't think that it showcases your voice to the extent that other options may have. All right, Natasha, thank you. We'll see you in a while.
Wow, CJ.
I didn't
I
like
love her, but I agree with CJ. I just was like confused about that.
And she needed to know. I don't. Unfortunately, I don't think it was good. I don't think that it was a reflection of who she actually is. Why am I screenshotting my phone rather than silencing it?
It also felt dated as an EDM song. I felt like that was an EDM song I would have heard like years ago, you know?
Yeah. Agreed.
I guess I look like an idiot. I'm like, it's great. It's radio ready. You guys are like, hate. Hey. Like, okay, well.
We all have our opinions. Doesn't mean one's right or one's
You know
wrong.
what? I think after listening, you guys gave that kind of note of like, it's not her. I'm like, yeah, I guess that isn't her. She's like a shredder on guitar. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was almost, it felt like to me, like she went into a studio and they're like, all right, we're going to write you a hit. And then she kind of went with that feel rather than where's my guitar? But I think her vocal and her look is just so powerful that I'm like, yes, Natasha, yes.
Yeah, she's cool. She's super cool.
Let's keep them rolling. Let's see who's next.
Ooh.
Virtual background, brand recognition. What are you trying to sweeten this up?
Right?
Better than the China hutch.
You know what? Yeah, it is better.
I'm glad that Eric's here to defend me now and give you a hard time after you've given me one over the past couple of weeks. I no longer can say the room is populating because we're all already here and it's just you. That's not exciting anymore. Tell us about the song, the name of the song, inspiration for the song. Give us an intro to the song.
For sure. I presume you guys have probably heard the song already, referenced it. So it's called Close to You. Basically, it's a story-based song. It's about two previous lovers who encounter each other once again in a bar, and specifically at Jack's in London, Ontario, if you're familiar with that place, because they have dollar beers. And basically, the protagonist, the guy, spends the whole song just asking for the girl to get closer to him, and he wants to get back together. So that's the song.
Bring down the reverb for us just a tiny bit.
Just a touch.
I always say more reverb, but no.
What if I add something? What if?
Anybody have the
Maybe not
address
that
to
much.
Jack's while we're speaking? Dollar beers had me.
Yeah, $1 Canadian, so that'll get you.
Yeah, that's like 66 cent beer for you.
I don't know. It might be $1.20 now. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been to Jack's, but yeah.
Well, they're probably out of business.
Is that a little better?
That's much better.
Yeah.
That's much better. That's much better. And Kate, I always say more cowbell, not more reverb. More cowbell.
I say that too.
I have a cowbell down
For
here.
everything.
Of course you do. It's probably the only instrument that you can play. That's it. When you're ready.
So this version of the song, the acoustic version, I decided to give it a little bit of a different spin because we're on a different context, and I hope it gives you a different perspective on the song. Out on the town tonight, a year remembered on the road. The dollar beers, they disappear with every pulsing note. And then I believe I saw her. Those wide eyes are hard to miss. The taste of summer love still lingering on my lips. Tell me why you keep on looking away when you catch me staring. Tell me why I made the mistake of letting you go. I got bit down and squeezed on through. I reached down for her hand, spin her around, stumbled to ask her, may I have this dance? A moment of hesitation.
hesitation, moment of quiet bliss. A mumbled line got me a cool finger on my lips. Tell me why I got carried away with the rock star cliche. Whoa, tell me why I made the mistake of letting you go. Yo, let's get out of this place. Will you stay? Will you stay? I don't mean to impose, no. I just wanna be let me close to you again. Let's suspend on that single timeless cloud of when we first met. Let's get out of this place, yeah. Will you stay? Will you stay? I don't mean to impose, no. I just wanna be let me close to you. Let's get out of this place. Will you stay? Will you stay? I don't mean to impose, no. I just wanna be let me close to you.
Eric.
Justin Mackey. Every time I see you, I'm like, I always try to compare you. I'm like, what is this guy? Who is he? And like, you're like a mix of like Bruno Mars meets Dallas Green meets Jack Johnson meets, I don't know, a librarian.
All of my influences? What?
And it's funny, you know, and I often just have to go, no, he's just Justin Mackey. He doesn't need to be anybody. He is him. And I'm always, yeah, like Kate said, I'm always blown away. Like you are a professional through and through. You've done the work. You've done the tours. You've been on the road. You're a complete artist. And when you show us that, it's very exciting. And then again, to agree with Kate, I think the chorus is like, you know, it's there. Like when I walk away from this and we break for lunch, I'll be like, let's get out of this place. Anyways, dude, you know, I love you. You've been you were my Instagram live audition, and I've been a big fan of yours.
Of course. Yeah, thanks so much, Eric.
All right.
Well, I don't know what kind of librarian Eric had in mind for you, but you're an intriguing fellow. I will say that. I don't match the voice with the look and so forth. And I think that's what's kind of cool and quirky about you. I think you have a really cool voice. It's got a little rasp and a little specialness, but it's also got high notes that you can hit that I don't know a lot of other people can hit. And I think when you can put those into a single and use them right, you'll find that hit single. I do think there was a good hook in here. It left me, you know, wanting something a little bit more, but I think it had the starting elements. I think you've got a single in you. I don't know that was the one, but I think you got something special going on. I think you're going to go a long way in this show.
Thank you so much, Ari.
All right, Justin. We'll see you in a while. Thank you.
I'll take that kid for the college market, CJ.
Yeah. Interesting.
He impressive. Like, I just think he's so impressive as an all-around artist, because I know he would work hard and I know he'd be so professional in like any scenario, which is such a big thing.
All right. We'll have the next one. How's James Clark? How are you?
I'm good, guys. How are you doing? It's been a minute now since I've seen you.
It has been a minute. Been a long minute compared to your usual schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick, say hi to Eric and Kate and meet Mr. Nisman.
Nice to meet everyone, and hello again.
Patrick, tell us the name of the song that you're going to do today. Tell us about the inspiration behind it, where it came from.
Yeah, for sure. The tune's called For the Record. It was my audition song. Wrote it with a couple writing partners of mine. And we were, really trying to unpack what I wanted to do with my branding, kind of sonically, sort of carve out the real estate for what we wanted to do musically. And we were really trying to push into, we came up with this term called beach country. And it's just like, it's pop country, it's modern country, but it's really just got this groove, this feel. It kind of inspires colors and the sort of emotion that Old Dominion sort of capitalizes on, but there's not really a Canadian version of that yet. So once we kind of pushed into that was sort of the driving force of building the song. And the hook for the record, man, we just had so much fun because the lyrically, like, when I left the right, my girlfriend heard the right. She's like, "So is it called For the Record? Because we must have said that hook like 5,000 times." Like, no, for the record. Do you get it though? Because it's like for the record. And so we just had a blast. It was just a really fun write. And then the tune, I think it speaks for itself. I think it turned out great.
All right, For the Record. Let's hear it.
For the record, I really wish you had stayed. I didn't want to go in this way, and I'm not saying you're to blame. But for the record, I'm the one getting no sleep, and you were so bent on leaving. You made it look so damn easy. Could have been that classic throwback, old school kind of style, like a needle sliding through the groove on vinyl. Could have been that timeless love song people sing forever. But I was wrong. We're just another sad song for the record. For the record. For the record, I'm doing fine on my own. I'm working on letting you go, and I just wanna let you know that for the record, I've read all the texts you sent, but you're the one who made that bed, and there's no going back again. Could have been that classic throwback, old school kind of style, like a needle sliding through the groove on vinyl. Could have been that timeless love song people sing forever. But I was wrong. We're just another sad song for the record. For the record. And I don't wanna have to write this song, but it's what you do when heartbreak comes along. Could have been that classic throwback, old school kind of style, on like a needle on vinyl. Could have been that classic throwback, old school kind of style, like a needle sliding through the groove on vinyl. Could have been that timeless love song people sing forever. But I was wrong. We're just another sad song for the record. For the record. Oh.
And there you have it, For the Record. Oh, thanks, guys.
Patrick, I really like that song. And there's part of me that wants to give you a hard time for not doing something different than what we heard in the audition. However, I'm not going to, because the nature of this task is to present the song that you believe to be the single for your next album, right?
That was my logic myself.
So I'm not going to give you a hard time for it. What I will say, what I love about your writing is you do have a way of encapsulating a broad perspective. That song could, I think, as I said in your audition, have multiple meanings for a broad spectrum of people. And I really like the double meaning of For the Record. Me taking it as, actually is for the record,
sure,
but for the record of our life, our love, our being. You're a stellar songwriter. I feel strongly that this is your thing to lose, and you'll really have to mess up in a big way for that to happen. That's my opinion.
Thank you, man. That's like the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Well, hold close to it, because it may be the only thing that you ever get out of me. Ari, this has all been roses, rainbows, and rabbits. Say something mean to the guy.
Hard to do it. I mean, when he brought up Old Dominion, I got worried. And I say that because Matt and those guys write hit after hit after hit. When I think about country music these days, it's either just a country song or it's a country crossover song to pop radio. And the artists that, you know, are really out there iconically right now are writing those hits that can cross over. And that single had all the right elements in it. I can't find fault. I think you did a wonderful job. I think, you know, it maybe could use that pizzazz, you know, in it, that, you know, little something special and different rather than just carrying it straight through. But the dropout at the end and then coming right back in the, you know, the record, I love the song, and I think it's got a chance in and of itself. I think you're going to go very far in this competition. I think you're a special artist.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Roger James Clark. We'll see you in a while.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Okay. Man, I do think that he could win. There's something else that I want out of him, though. And maybe it's because I heard that song now the second time, the group rounds. Maybe there'll be more going into the solo rounds as he's not able to fall back on the stuff that we've already heard. There's something more from him. There's got to be more meat to the bone.
I kind of want him, because right now he's singing like a fantastic songwriter with a good voice who's pitching for an artist. I want him to really own his performance. I think that's the one little piece. I think that's not quite there. Yeah, just have him kind of let loose a little bit more.
Let's go to the next one. Rolling on through.
Well, there's two of you.
There is two. My clone.
Shelby.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you, CJ?
Great. Thank you.
Good.
Introduce us to your backup.
This is my sister, Jenna Lee Doll, the other half of the doll.
Hi, Jenna Lee. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Shelby, tell us about the song, the name of the song, inspiration behind the song.
So there is a story that a lot of people probably know. It's about a woman named Esther, and she became a queen, and she had to go through a lot of trials to become a queen, and she had to go through a lot of trials to protect her people after she became queen. And like, you could look it up and find out all the details, but she's a very powerful, inspirational woman. And I wanted to write a song that sort of told the story, but also was inspirational to anyone. So that's kind of what the chorus is. It's just this really powerful, inspirational, you know, chorus that kind of makes you want to, you know, fight for what you believe in. And, you know, and I think I really like too, that I think this is really inspirational to women specifically. So yeah, that's kind of my inspiration behind it.
All right, let's go. When you're ready. When both of you are ready.
Ride on fine horses, the king awaits his queen. Most handsome woman got a secret she can keep.
Take a breath after that.
I am shaking.
I'm gonna throw it to Kate first.
Yeah, like I've always loved your tone. It's always reminded me kind of like that Appalachian style. And I can always picture your songs in the next Netflix original like fantasy series. Like I feel like they always fit so well in that sort of genre. And I personally like that haunting vibe.
Thank you.
I think today you're a little bit pitchier than usual. I don't know if it was nerves or
it was
just
nerves.
Like, yeah, I could feel it. Because I almost wanted you to like start over, take a big breath, because I know you can hit those notes. Like I've heard you hit them before. And I just think today wasn't your best singing day, but I do like you a lot, and I really like your style a lot.
Thank you.
Ari.
Hey, Shelby, you've got a definitive yodel in that voice that reminds me of a little Jewel back in the day, if you can encapsulate it the right way. I just think it got all over the place in that song to where I almost lost the single, and I was concentrating on wherever your voice was going to go in that yodel, but it never brought me back to the hooks of creating the song I wanted to hear on the radio. And I think if you can take that yodel and that voice and all its power and just reel it in and concentrate on the song structure as well, so that I can get the hook out of it, that's what we're looking for out of a hit single. I think it definitely, you want to reel that voice in just a little bit and control it and use its power. Just don't let it get away from you too much, but we'll see how it goes.
Cool. We'll see you in a while.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Shelby.
Thanks.
She was nervous today for sure.
Yeah.
I think for your sister great when the lights go on. You still got to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think having her sister there too kind of threw it off for her a tiny bit, in that she was excited for the moment. You know, I'm sharing this with my sister, and my sister's here playing for me, and I want to do this really well, and I want to impress her as much as I want to impress the judges. And there was just a whole lot of wanting to impress going on, and that convoluted a lot of choices that she made, and I think contributed to the nerves and therefore to the pitchiness of it. All right, who's next? Hi, Cambry.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fantastic.
Cambry, tell me about the song that you're going to be doing for us today, the name of it and the inspiration behind it.
Yeah, I was so excited to play you this song today. So this song is called Stomping Grounds, and it is my current single. We just released it on Friday, actually, May 21st. And I am so excited to have this one out in the world. I think it's a really great piece of authentic Cambry music. I think it's the most authentic thing I've ever put out. During quarantine, I got this like big burst of writing inspiration, and I started to like really fine tune my writing skills, started to co-write for the first time. And this song is about love and where you came from, and also like how that shapes you as a person. It's a lot about me as an artist. I got news the other day that it was in the top 5 downloads for Canadian country singles a couple days ago. So very excited about that, and excited that people are getting to relate to this song and people are enjoying it and having fun listening to it, because I sure have a lot of fun singing it. So I'm excited to play it for you today as well.
That is perfect segue. Let's
awesome.
go.
All right, let's do it. All righty. This is Stomping Grounds. You can call me old-fashioned, 'cause I like my ways sweet. And you can call me a big spender, 'cause I buy my treasure cheap. You can call me what you wanna, 'cause my words don't always rhyme. And you can call me if you're looking for a tailgate crocodile. I know that I'll always be a little back road, a little bottom free, a little t-shirt, and some cut-up jeans. That's just how they made me.
some mossy girl in this town that's half the size. It don't mean that I can't get all free, and they can wonder why he ever chose to leave me, and his city bell never heard. So I made a batch of moonshine, and I washed it in the sky. Yeah, I know that'll always be a little back road, a little wild and free, a little t-shirt, and some cut-off jeans. That's just how they made me. I know, no matter where I go, I'll be a fireball in the champagne show, and you know that if you hung around me at my stomping grounds. All right. Here we go. If you ever find me, you know where I'll be taken. To less past the old oak tree, then hit the brakes and cross the lake and take a right turn off of the interstate. Now hold on, back it up, hop out, hop into tonight's truck. We'll choo-choo there right out of town. That's my stomping ground. I know that'll always be a little back road, a little wild and free, a little t-shirt, and some cut-off jeans. That's just how he made me. I know, no matter where I go, I'll be a fireball in a champagne show, and you know that if you hung around me and my stomping grounds. Yeah. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Me and my stomping grounds. All right.
I'm gonna go to Eric first. Because I think he wants to talk about your boots.
Hello. Yeah, no, I think that actually brings up a good point that CJ makes with you, Cambria. I think you know who you are musically, but you know who you are stylistically, and I think that you are, because technically I'm the brand judge on this show. That's my moniker, I guess. And for branding, I think you're there. Like you're that fun country girl who shows up in sequins and shiny boots, and you're like, so where do I set up? It's just like, do I play off the back of this truck, or like what do I do here? And I think that's gonna work perfectly. I think you're kind of this generation's Canadian like Dolly Parton, which I think is something that you're purposely going for, and I think you're nailing it. So and you're like this, like, how tall are you? I've always asked you this before, but you're like
5'1".
5'1". Yeah, you're like this little like country like amazing full, and yeah, you're a fireball. Perfect. It works for your brand. A fireball and a champagne show. I loved it. I'm not a huge country guy, and this is a very country song, but that being said, I understand why it's doing well, like in terms of radio and country music. So I think you did a great job.
Ari.
Well, we're here to critique a song and critique a single, so even though it's out, I feel like I've got to do it. I think it's a good song. I think it's an authentic country song. I've worked with tons of country artists who have written hit songs. I don't think that's going to be the song that obviously crosses over from country to top 40 radio, but I don't think you made it for that. I think you made it for the authentic, true country fan. And I think fans of that vein are going to enjoy that song. I think it was fun. I think it was whimsical, almost a little scat in the middle there for them as well. So I think you touched on those things. I wanted something a little bit more out of the song itself, something to just take me to that next level. And I don't know that I got it, but I see why it's doing well. And I think there's a core fan base that'll enjoy that in the country vein.
Thank you so much.
All right, Cambry, we'll see you in a while.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
She's adorable.
He is adorable. Yeah. Dated. I want her. I understand what she's doing with the traditional female country. We all agree is there in spades, but there's got to be some contemporary element to what she does. And Kate, I think you're right when you suggested, as I meant to and forgot to, that she should do that intimate performance at some point should she go through the next round, because we've seen her.
We've seen the show. We've seen
the
the show. The stepping up to the mic and doing the thing. Yeah, like we've seen it. We get it. You can perform. That's a big part of it. But still, we want to Eric live and unplugged type situation with her.
All right, let's go.
Whoa, among the poppy fields.
What's up, guys?
Hi, look at you in a good mood.
I'm in a great mood.
Hi.
Hey.
Alicia G. How are you?
What's up, CJ? I'm really good, thanks. Yourself?
I'm living the dream. Alicia, tell us about the song today. Tell us the title. Tell us the inspiration.
Absolutely, yeah. This song is called Black Lies, and I took a bit of a risk this week, guys. I hope you're ready. This song was inspired by an interaction that I had in Budapest. And I feel like when you travel a lot, you end up having the same conversation kind of over and over and over. And what made this interaction so memorable was this guy in this smoky after-hours bar was just telling me the wildest stories, black lies about his life, about his age, his family, his work, and he knew that I knew that it was all made up, and that was the fun of it. We were playing off each other, and I left that city, and I had to write about it. So,
you went on a date with Eric Johnston.
No, I only tell white lies and exaggerations.
Okay, hit it.
All right, I'm gonna take these off, but I'll put them back on after. And I hope you guys don't mind. This song needs to be sung with a backing track. So here we go. Oh, I didn't come here to steal your time, but you look my way, shadows falling across your face. You look so inviting with that smile. Lay overnight, no sleep in sight, and you're sure quick on your feet, saying things I don't believe. You're a different kind of good time. And you say, damn girl, you're making me sweat when you move. No, I won't forget. You say, don't leave, the night is young, you and me, baby, well, we're gonna have some fun. And you said, damn girl. You said, damn girl. Narrow streets and thin black lies. You were a tall, wild thing, trouble waiting in the wings, the kind I can't deny. And you said, damn girl, you're making me sweat when you move. No, I won't forget. You say, let's leave, the night is done, you and me, baby, well, we're gonna have some fun. You said, damn girl. You said, do you wanna get out of here? 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 I don't need to know your story. This night has been anything but boring. You're saying what I wanna hear, but let me just be clear that it's all part of the game and there's no worries. Damn girl, you said damn girl. So I wake up here beside you. You move a little little closer, but I gotta catch my flight soon. Sorry, I should have warned you. New cities and new people, but you stand out from the rest. And the last thing that you told me, oh, my boy in Budapest, oh, you said, damn, girl, I'm glad we met. I know that I'll see you again, and it's too bad I'm passing through. The next time I see you, the first round's on you. Ooh. Mm. Ooh. Oh, I should have taken a sip of water before I did that.
Take one now. You said you took a risk. Why do you feel that that was a risk?
Well, it was pretty far outside of my country pop style. It definitely had like a bluesy rock edge that I don't usually do, but I really liked for this song. And I had to rewrite the whole thing. So I felt that was a risk. Instead of using, I have another song that's been released that I up till now would have considered my first single, but something about it the whole last 2 weeks, I kept thinking I should maybe I should use it, maybe, but it just really felt too safe.
Okay. All right. Second half of the song picked up.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, it wasn't your strongest vocal.
Yeah, I felt that. I literally was like, oh my gosh, what is happening right now? That was like
So you
early in the song.
knew it. You knew it.
Yeah.
Last question. You ever see the guy again?
Actually, yeah, we talked a little bit that summer, yeah. But he was across the world, so.
Kate?
Yeah, I really like you, and I really like, I'm rooting for you, but I also feel, because today's challenge was, what's your next single, right?
Yeah.
So I really wanted to hear, when you even said just now, I did something today that was outside of what I usually do. I think unless you're like, this is now what I want to do, like this is 100% my style, I think it would have been better to go for what you usually do, because that's you, okay, as we know you, right?
Yeah.
So if you identify yourself as a country pop artist, I think it makes more sense to choose a country pop song for this particular challenge. And I really respect that you took a song and you pushed yourself with it. I think doing that is really important. I just don't know if today's challenge was the right time to do that specifically.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. Yeah.
But yes, like I said, I respect the fact that you pushed yourself. I think that's really awesome. But if you make it to the next round, I would love to hear you. I want to get a real sense of who you are as an artist.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ari.
I too have a bar story about Budapest, but it ended a little different. It was almost a fight with the locals outside a ska show one night, but I digress. I thought it was a good little love story song. I thought it had a playful, whimsical, sexy type of feel to the song. I get the blues nature of it. I was trying to pick where I put that single, and I don't know that I could find some sort of medium to put it. And so for me, then it wasn't a single, it was an album song. And if the goal here was to write the single, not the album song, I don't think we accomplished that. I would have wanted to hear something else in your catalog that gave me that single type of feel. But you've got a great voice. I think it was a little off today, but I'm excited to see perhaps maybe what you have instead of what you gave us.
How are you feeling about that, Alicia?
Oh God, I wish I'd gone the other route. I really do. I'm kicking myself hard right now, and I think if I were to make it to the end of this and see all of the songs, I feel like the stuff you're going to see going forward is going to be a lot more of that, but I do feel like I didn't want to do the same thing every time, and I didn't know where this song would fit, but it is the song that has always gotten the most response from people around town when I've played it, so I took the risk. It didn't quite go in my favor, but I'm really hoping I get another chance.
Well, that was the question I was about to ask you. Do you think this risk should be the reason why you get eliminated today?
Absolutely not. No, I don't think at all. I think that this song, even though it wasn't maybe quite what you were looking for, I think that the story was there all the way through. I think that the song, we did a really good job of making sure the song changed and evolved all the way through the song. And I hope that you can see the song structure and you can see the talent behind it, because with better production, this song, I when I was singing it, honestly, I could see it being kind of like an opening song as the curtain's coming up and I'm about to play a big show, and you hear that bum bum ba da ba dum bum. You know what I mean? I could hear it. So that's all I got. That's all I can do.
All right. We'll see you in a while.
Okay.
Thanks, Alicia.
Thanks, guys.
Well,
now we have two female artists who took a risk in terms of changing their style. We got Natasha and then Alicia, who is more offensive.
It's just like, this is not the day to change your style of all the days.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I don't think it is either. I think this is showcase who you are, give us a better sense, as if it was an extension of the audition.
Yeah.
Tell us who you are through that single, and that risk was. Eric's right. I don't know which of those risks was worse to take.
Yeah. It's like me auditioning for Just for Laughs, and on the last minute before my big showcase, I go, I think I'm gonna try prop comedy for my big audition. It's like almost like okay, maybe you could do prop comedy, but you're a physical comedian. Tell the story with your body, not with the puppets or the ventriloquism or props. You're not Carrot Top. You're Johnston. I kind of feel like that happened with both Natasha and Alicia. I don't know who was worse. I guess we'll have to compare it once we're all after lunch.
I would love to see you as a ventriloquist, though.
Oh man, I'm terrified of those.
All right, last one. Let's go.
Here she is, Mandy Cole.
Hi, you guys.
Mandy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
You look nervous as hell.
I am.
Why?
I don't know. I play all the time. It's so weird playing in this setting. This is totally new for me, all of this. And I really like playing with a band. I feel like when I play solo, there is nowhere for me to hide, which is weird because like I don't really need to hide anywhere, but yeah. It's always been my thing. Playing solo has always been my nervous thing.
Tell us about the song. Tell us the name of the song and tell us a bit about it, where it came from.
Okay, so the name of the song is Hush. I actually started writing it 4 years ago. And like I had the hook in my head, so I write driving to work a lot in my car, and then I just record little things. And I kind of forgot about it. And then I was driving to work again in January, and I was listening to all my little voice notes, and that one popped up, and it just stuck with me. And I was like, why haven't I done anything with this song? It's so awesome. So yeah, then from there, I just kind of got an idea of, Hush, just listening to someone talk all the time can be really exhausting. And I just
tell me about it. Have you met Eric Johnston?
Right?
Womp womp.
Cool.
What's it called? Hush.
It's called Hush.
Okay, let's hear it. Eric Hush.
Oh, and side note, if I was performing this live, I would have background singers singing the Hush, or I would have like a cool loop that I haven't quite figured out how to work yet.
Noted.
But I will.
Noted. Thanks for the side noted.
You're welcome, guys. Just envision it. Picture it. A hush, a hush, a hush, a hush. You talk, they see someone else. I just sit back in my seat. Don't know who you're trying to be. Same words spoke yesterday, saying anything just to fill up your own cup. I think I've had enough. need a little bit of hush. A hush, a hush, a hush, honey, don't you ever hush. A hush, a hush, a hush, a hush, honey, don't you ever hush. Whisper phrases said underneath that I'm a doll behind the scene. That's all I'll ever be. But those silent secrets are creeping underneath the facade to hear your own applause. Don't put the blame on me, 'cause I can't bite my tongue and just play dumb. I'm not that sweet. I hope you're listening, 'cause the words are coming out my mouth so easily. I need a little bit of hush. A hush, a hush, a hush, honey, don't you ever hush. Could you try honesty? Just seal those lips for me, 'cause I'm done chasing down someone else's dream. Please stop, just give me my little bit of hush. A hush, a hush, a hush, I need a little bit of hush, yeah.
Wow.
Over to you.
Did you say Kate?
Yeah.
Okay. Your voice is so strong on those higher registers. Wow. It's really powerful. And I love the tremolo, the little vibration that you have. I think it's so nice. The hush hook is really catchy. I definitely would remember it. There's something something about the song that it's missing something slightly. It needs a bit more contemporariness to it. I want to see, I don't know, I can't even describe what it is specifically, but there's something missing that brings it more into like a modern sound. Right now it's more reminiscent of like a Sheryl Crow type sound, which is not a bad thing. She's a super talented artist. But I want to hear something that brings it more to 2021 as well. But yeah, your voice is awesome. I think your energy is great. And I think it was overall a really good job.
Thanks.
All right.
I think if you get to the next round, it's your voice that takes you there. I don't think it's the song that takes you there. I thought the song was messy. I didn't know where it was going. I like the hush. I like what you wanted to do with it. I'll remember the hush, but I forgot the rest of the song already. And out of a single, I needed more than just the thoughts of that backing group of singers re-singing hush and hush and hush and hush. And so I do think you have a special voice. And I think that voice can be honed in to write and sing singles, but I don't know that it's that single that gets you to the next round if you make it there.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Mandy, we'll see you in a while.
Okay,
thank you.
Bye. Thanks so much, you guys.
Oh, Mandy.
Boom. Okay.
All done.
Now what?
She's got a great voice, but she's definitely just feels dated. The song.
We're gonna have some interesting decisions to make in a short time. First one, Ari, is gonna be yours to make. Which song today was your favorite? And then the three of us are gonna have the fun task, deciding which of these artists is going to be leaving the competition today. All right.
I think I'm on the better end of that decision, but
Yep.
I'm not sure that I agree with where you guys are going with the other side of it. We'll see.
We will see. All right.
We'll be back after these short messages.
On the shot.
The judges take some time to consider today's performances, and following their deliberation, the artists return to learn which of their songs is guest judge Ari Nisman's favorite of the day. First off, congratulations again, artists, on making it to the solo rounds. Making it this far in the competition is definitely a huge achievement for all of you. Today, artists, you had the opportunity to perform the track that you believe could be the single for your next album. This was really a chance to show off who you are as an artist and where you see your music career going in the future. Alicia, how does it feel to make it to the solo rounds?
Absolutely incredible. This was a huge achievement. Like you said, this was a huge achievement just getting to this point. So I'm very proud so far.
Excellent. And Justin, what do you think you were able to convey with your performance today?
Good question. I think I was able to convey my musicianship. I was able to make the judges laugh a little bit, which is always a good thing. And I think I was able to show them a very catchy song that left it remaining in their minds. So, yeah.
That's the goal, right?
Exactly.
Well, let's chat with Ari. Generally speaking, what jumped out at you today with the songs that you heard, and what factors went into your decision in choosing your favorite song of the day?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting when you come in as a guest judge to the shot because you only see things in a vacuum. I get one look, one introduction without any history behind it. And you have to kind of, swing out of the park on your first shot for the guest judge because they have nothing else to judge you against from the past. So today what I saw was a bunch of people who I didn't know if they were going out of their own comfort zone, but the song wasn't where it should have been for who they are. And so I was looking for a song and a hum to take away with me. And there was only one for me that got there, but a lot of good folks that I think gave good efforts and a lot of great voices in this crowd.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Ari, it is time for your decision. Please tell us which artist had your favorite song today and will receive immunity from elimination.
So as I said, a lot of wonderful voices, a lot of great people, a lot of great performances. One stood out because on the shot, I'm on the record. I'm going for the record, and it's my buddy Patrick James Clark who I think shined today.
All right.
Congratulations. With that, Patrick James Clark, you are safe from elimination. And Ari, I guess, what was it that you enjoyed about PJC's songs that made it your favorite today?
I mean, he came in with lofty expectations when he mentioned this is going to be the next Old Dominion. And I said, boy, this guy better be good when he gets up there. I'll tell you what, he had the right song structure, he had the right hook, he had the right cadence, the voice was on. He pulled off a song that I could hear on the radio. And if you're talking about single, the man made a single.
Patrick James Clark, you have immunity. You are safe. Tell me right now, how are you feeling?
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, that's so great to hear. Yeah, I don't know if I said it was the next Old Dominion. I said we were trying. No, I really believe in this song. It's certainly my favorite and a top contender. So to get to put it in the foray and get that sort of feedback from the industry is really validating because it's a song that's really special to me and certainly something I want to use in my next single. So I'm in jubilant. I couldn't be happier.
It's about time something good on this competition. My God. Go ahead, Sam. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Patrick James Clark, you can now relax in knowing you will not be going anywhere. For the rest of you, you are all going to be heading back to the virtual writing room while the judges discuss which of you will be leaving the competition today. No doubt it is going to be a very, very intense conversation. Ari, we want to thank you for joining us today. We know you are crazy busy, so thank you for being here. Artists, please give it up for Ari.
Woo!
My pleasure. You guys are terrific, and I wish everybody the best of luck.
Thanks, dude.
All right, we'll see you artists back here shortly for the judge's decision. Artists, our session today was to perform the track that you believe could be the single for your next album. Our guest judge, Ari Nisman, chose Patrick James Clark as his favorite song of the day, and therefore, PJC, you are safe from elimination. One of the 9 of you remaining is about to have your journey with us come to an end tonight. CJ?
You know, artists, if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. This competition is about choices. It's the choices that you make going forward that is going to dictate your future here. It's not just about the song you choose to perform, but the way that you perform it. It doesn't have to be precise to the track or the way that it's been produced. You have to feel free to get creative. It's time to step it up and not become complacent. Just because you're in the solo round doesn't mean it's time to sit back and coast. You all need to be constantly stepping it up and pushing toward standing out. Sam?
The artist leaving the competition tonight is Shelby. Shelby, you have been a wonderful contestant in this competition. Any, I don't know, words of advice for your fellow artists moving forward?
Oh man, I think probably just really stay true to who you are, and yeah, like CJ said, just really push it, really give her, and yeah, I wish you all the best of luck.
And Shelby, you know, we love you. We love you. You can tell everybody's a little bit shocked, and you know, so what did it mean to you to be a part of this competition?
I think just being able to this is one of my first, you know, times sort of stepping out on my own, doing my thing, and it just meant so much to be able to be a part of this and you know, show who I am and you know, do something for myself. So I'm really grateful.
Thank you, Shelby.
Love you, Shelby.
Thanks, Shelby.
Thanks, Shelby.
Thank you so much.
Shelby is the first artist to be eliminated from the solo rounds, and there are even more difficult decisions ahead. Who will be the next artist to achieve the top spot, and who will be the next to leave? Find out next week on The Shot Canada.